Hey everybody, here we are. We're still at CPAC, and we're finding people at CPAC who are motivated not only to fix their communities, fix their states, but fix our country. And here with me right now is Ron Zeller.
Eller.
Eller, you prefer Eller than Zeller?
Well, it'll help people find me on the internet.
I know, I'm just kidding with you there. But Ron Eller, you're one of these motivated people that decided that we have problems with our country, and your way of trying to fix it was to run for Congress.
That
correct?
is correct. Motivated, dedicated, and proud to serve. I'm Ron Eller, and I'm a constitutional conservative. I'm running for Congress in the 2nd Congressional District of Mississippi. I need your support. You can find me at voteroneller.com. My phone number is 888-ELLER22, because in 22, I started a mission to help take back America. That's 888-355-3722. Back to William Wallace.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Well, what is it that motivated you to run for office?
When I look at the 2nd Congressional District of Mississippi, at one point it was economically stable and sound. Today, there are 30 counties in the 2nd Congressional District. 16 of them are in the top 100 poorest counties in the nation. 5 are in the top 10 poorest counties in the nation. Under poor Democratic leadership, the 2nd Congressional District has become an economic blight. And that is a crime and a shame that these people are being forced to live like this. Our present representative, who's been in office for about 28 years, Representative Benny Thompson, also the chairman of the January 6th committee, has been in office for a long time, and he's not really performing for the people. When I look at people like that, I happen to be the chairman of term limits as well. I have a biblical reference for Benny, Psalms 109:8. May his days be few, may another take his position of leadership. Well, I'm that guy that's going to take that position of leadership.
So what did you recognize, though, are the biggest problems in our country that made you decide to want to run?
Well, in our country, there are multiple things that make me think that we need to run. We have economic issues, and everybody can see that. Inflation, taxation, and there's a particular tax that I have an issue with, inheritance tax. When I look at inheritance tax, I see a tax that is nothing more than generational theft. And it's not being paid by rich people. Inheritance tax is being paid by the middle class and the poor, because rich people are putting their stuff in trusts. We all know that. So that's a tax that we need to get rid of. When I also look across America, I see where we've taken a step back, and we need to go forward. We need to be America first. We need to be independent on energy, on food, on microchips, and the sort. And when I talk about energy, energy is the lifeblood to the American economy. I don't care what form of energy we're talking about, whether it is nuclear, coal, natural gas, wind, solar. I believe it was T. Boone Pickens
burn
that
it,
said,
everything, right?
Yeah, that's right. T. Boone Pickens, I think, said, drill, baby, drill. Well, we need to drill here. We need to drill now. We need to get these pipelines back up and running. This is the lifeblood to the American economy.
I like your inheritance tax elimination idea, and you said that the wealthy aren't affected by it, correct?
That's correct.
And
people tell me there's no way you can win, Ron. The district is D+14. It's 65.2% black. And, well, that's not true. And when you look across America, I don't see a red America, a blue America. I don't see a white America, a black America. We are all Americans. And regardless of what political party you think you're affiliated with, we all agree on 70 to 80% of things. Everybody wants clean air and water. That's a no-brainer. Everybody wants good schools and a good education for their children. Everybody wants lower taxes and good paying jobs. Since we agree on those things, we need to go forward and work for the good of the nation. Today is a particular day in history that we ought to think about. It was on March 4th, 1799, when Patrick Henry passed away, the day before he gave his final address. And he talked about God and country and how we need to be united. And we all know that famous line, united we stand, divided we fall. Well, I'm asking you to stand with me.
He died the next day?
He died the next day.
Unbelievable. That's something they don't teach in history, though.
No, and that's part of the problem. We're teaching a woke agenda like the 1619 Project. The 1619 Project is a fallacy. America was not founded in 1619. America was founded April 19th, 1775. Look it up. We call that the Battle of Lexington and Concord. That was the shot that was heard around the world. And one of those things that people don't know, because we don't study and learn this history, was there was a black man that fought on the colonial side. He was one of those 70 men, and his name was Prince Estabrook. He was a slave. He died a free man long before the Civil War. This is history that is not taught. These are great patriots.
I got a question that made me think of here. When you say that your district is 62% black,
65.2%.
65.2% black, how will you represent the black community and feel and make them feel as equal to the other part of the district, or vice versa for that matter? And how will you be able to reach out to that community to show that you'll be able to serve them also?
Well, that's a great question. I am a uniter, not a divider. My time in the military as a military officer, I learned how to lead. And my day job, I actually work in cardiac and thoracic surgery at St. Dominic's Hospital. I've been taking care of the people of this great state of Mississippi for 20 plus years. You know me, you know my heart, and you know that God is on my side and might will make right.
Well, let's talk about freedom a little bit. You know, one of the favorite things I have to talk about here at CPAC and on my show is freedom and liberty. And I believe that our freedoms are under attack in America. In what way do you think our freedoms are under attack in America?
Freedom is definitely under attack. We keep hearing this woke agenda. It is time that we stop listening to this 1% of the woke population. We need to listen to what we, the majority, talk about. We need to promote America, not tear down America. We need to teach our youth. I have what I call E3 principle. E1 would be like education, E2 would be economics, and E3 energy. Well, under our education system, we need to get back to teaching about American greatness, not about America's past, where there may be some wrongs. There have been wrongs. There will always be wrongs. But America has done more for the world than any other nation.
So you think the best way to fix our freedom, the robbing of our freedoms, is through the education system?
That is
that
how that is how they
gave three, right?
I did, and that is how they've tore us down. Because if you can, when you go in and occupy a nation, this is one of those things they teach at the War College. You have to be there for 3 generations, 50 years, and you affect this over time. And you start with the youth, and as that youth ages, then you take control. Well, that's what they did. They used psyops warfare against our own nation, and well, we need to take that back.
Well, we've also talked about united and being united in our country, and I also think that we're in America, we are more divided than we ever have been before. What do you think is one of the things that we can unite on?
You need to unite around the flag, just like on your chest there. It's all about America. It's all about being part of the red, white, and blue. Like I said, we're not a red America, a blue America. We're not a white America, a black America. We're Americans. That's the adjective that you need to use. When somebody asks you what you are, the answer is real simple. You can say, I'm an American. And if you happen to be a Christian, that's a good other follow-up. And I am.
Ron, you're amazing. Tell us once again a way to find you so people find more about you.
VoteRonEller.com, and you can also get me on the telephone at 888-ELLER22. That's 888-355-372, VoteRonEller.com. I look forward to working with the American people. Whether you're in my district or not, I can use your help and support. Find me on social media, spread my message, help me grow, and if you can donate, I would greatly appreciate that. If you can vote for me, I would appreciate and like to have your vote.
Ron, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Wallace.
Everybody else, please, we got some more interviews coming up here at CPAC. And meanwhile, you can find me at Twitter at Wallace for America, Facebook at William Wallace for America, Cloud Hub the same, and you can catch all my shows on podcast at William Wallace for America. Thank you so much. See you soon.
Free